It's the Sydenham's Wessex Football League show here on Voice FM. You can always listen on voicefmradio.co.uk. You can always listen again if you've missed the show and you want to hear something again. Live with us on the phone now is Leo Cabeleira, who is the manager of Bournemouth Poppies. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Leo, good afternoon, welcome.
Hi Cliff, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you. It's been a long time since we've spoken to Bournemouth Poppies, so forgive us for that. Great to have you with us today. And before we talk about your FA Cup game on Tuesday and the season ahead, just by coincidence, I saw that we wanted you on this week, but your friendly yesterday wasn't quite so friendly. It got abandoned with Bournemouth Manor.
I wasn't there.
Okay.
But it was going quite well, to be fair. First half, 4-0 up, and then with 15 minutes of the second half, then some incidents with players from the opposition, and my coaching staff, they decide to take the team from the pitch. You know, as you mentioned, it's the FA Cup on Tuesday, so we didn't want to have players with injuries, you know, especially with such important match on Tuesday.
So you were not there, but you support your coach for what he did.
Well, yes, because obviously, as I mentioned before, the players is more important, you know, to keep all the players nice and fit before this game on Tuesday. So I believe that was the best decision.
Absolutely. It's just a shame, really, that it's called a friendly, but it doesn't sound like it was very friendly. But it's a brave thing to do, and it's a brave thing to do if you think that's what's needed. You don't want somebody going to hospital, and you want everybody around on Tuesday. So it was it doesn't happen every day, but it was a big call that was made.
Yes, I was really surprised. I mean, the score was 5-0 already when that happened, and I didn't see the need for these hard tackles or elbowing other players, things like that. So I mean, they took that decision to abandon the game, and you know, I backed them up 100%.
Apart from yesterday, how has pre-season been for Bournemouth Poppies?
It has been different than the previous years, obviously, with the whole situation with COVID-19. The first 2 weeks of pre-season where we were limited due to the small groups that we need to gather to train, but then progressively after 2 weeks and after the FA changing the guidelines and allowing us to have more numbers, then it has been going progressively back to normal, and it has been good so far. We only lost one of the friendly games against Cobham, but it was normal after, you know, a good first half, and then making like 8-9 changes for the second half. We're losing a little bit there, but it has been good. New players, and trying to build basically a new squad here, and so far so good. The lads are enjoying, the coaches are enjoying, and we're just looking forward now to start the season on Tuesday.
And it's quite a tough one on paper, isn't it? Because Basingstoke are one of the few teams from the Southern League that have been put in this round of the FA Cup. So on paper, if you were to get a result, it would be a bit of a shock maybe. People would think that's a great result for you if you could get something there, away to Basingstoke.
Yes, hello?
Hello, yes. We're just saying, it's a tough game on paper.
Yes, definitely will be a difficult one, but we're not definitely going there for the day, you know. We're not going out for the day. We will try to give them a good game and give them a good challenge, and anything that comes out of there positive, always a bonus. And then looking forward for the first game of the league on the following Saturday.
And again, look, we've got the fixtures here, Leo. It's Horndean away is quite a tough start for you as well, isn't it? In fact, your first 4 games are all away from home. That's pretty unlucky, is it?
Well, I won't say unlucky. It's good because for us it's always about trying to improve the pitch. So in certain ways it's good for us actually. You know, it hasn't been easy for us in the last years. Always the pitch is a problem, and it's given us a little bit more days and weeks, you know, to prepare everything, you know, for the first home game, and in terms of the tough games that are coming, yes, Horndean is always a very difficult game to play, and well, yes, again, I'm looking forward. This will be a different season for us than last one. I believe we are much better and well prepared than the previous season.
Yeah. Leo, it's Greg here, Cliff's co-host. I spoke earlier in the show about the FA Cup obviously starting midweek and being before any league games are being played. From a manager's point of view or a club's point of view, how do you view having to play the FA Cup before you play any other competitive games other than friendlies as your first game?
Well, you know, it's for us it's always a privilege to be involved in this competition, you know. The FA Cup, this cup is like a party, you know. It's it is. We think it's something amazing for us. A good experience, you know. We will try to compete. We will do our best. Obviously, as you said, in paper, Basingstoke are the favourites, but it's a cup, and you never know what will happen. So hopefully, we can do something positive.
Now that game is being played at Reading City because Basingstoke's ground is not ready. So I see full time is saying the Camrose, but don't go to Winklebury or Winchester or the Camrose. It's at Reading City. Yeah. So maybe that could help you if they're also not familiar with that ground, that stadium.
Yeah.
Possibly. That's something very, very, very good for us as well. It will be a nice pitch. The lads are going to definitely enjoy. They are going to enjoy playing in this pitch. It's a nice, it's a big pitch, nice grass.
Mm-hmm.
So we are looking forward, you know. Whether that's going to make any difference for Basingstoke, I don't know. But for sure, for us, it will be very nice, you know.
Have you set yourself and your players a target on what you want to achieve this season, where you want to finish in the league table?
Yes, definitely. It's not going to be easy because the teams involved, you know, Christchurch, Horndean, Humble, very good sides. But we're aiming to be at least on the half of the table, which will be an improvement compared to the last season where we were struggling and fighting to avoid relegation. But always what's going to be difficult for us, you know. For me, it was difficult because I have to basically organize a new team after the brilliant season that we did 2 years ago, and but yeah, no, we're looking forward, and hopefully we will be there in the middle table at least, and not suffering like we did on the last season.
It's your second season as the manager. Before that, Leo, you were one of the coaches at Poppies.
Yeah, this is my second season. Previously, I was working with Mike Caffey. I worked with him during 2 years with Poppies as a coach and assistant manager. So yeah, and this is my second season as a manager.
And How have you found it? It's, forgive my ignorance here. It sounds like you're European. How have you found it? And do you think you do things a bit differently to some of the other managers in how you train and how your style of play?
No, I don't think. Well, probably. I don't know whether I can answer that question. I have done my FA coaching license here in England anyway. Obviously, as I'm from Portugal, we always like to play the ball, on the floor, and it's not as much as playing that direct football, you see. But I have learned that, that we have to adapt and try to play different, Not everything can be on the floor all the time, like I would love to play.
Yeah, I meant that as a positive as well, not as a negative. And another strange thing is, it might only be your second season, but you will be one of the longest-serving managers, because about half of the teams seem to have changed their manager recently. So there'll be lots of new faces for you in the other dugouts.
Oh, wow. Well, I didn't know that. Well, that's positive. That's good to know. But I'm sure all the managers come in, they will be qualified as well, and they will obviously try to challenge in this league. So I'm sure, it's still Ollie Sherrod, for example, from Christchurch.
Yes.
I think he will still be there, It's always good to compete against his teams, they're well organized and they give you a good battle. So it will be a good season. I'm looking forward, to be honest.
No, that's good. It'd be interesting to see how things go. So for you, is it just finishing one place higher than last season is progress, or do you want to finish 10 places higher, or have you got a specific target? or would you rather not share that?
For sure, we will have a more competitive team this season, for sure. And I do believe that we won't be struggling as much as we did last season. And I'm hoping, it's like you're saying, I hope we can get 10 places above the position that we got last season.
And it's all set out to be an exciting season. Tell us a little bit about Bournemouth Poppies and what makes it for you a special club.
Well, it's my local club. Mm-hmm. It's close where I live. 4 years ago, when Michael Caffey called me to be part of his coaching staff, I didn't know what to expect at first, but when I came, I was very welcomed by everyone at the club, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity they have given me in all these 4 years, and it has been great. It has been amazing, to be honest. I really enjoyed it, and I'm hoping to carry on, doing good things for them.
Excellent. Good luck for the new season, especially good luck at Basingstoke on Tuesday, and it would be nice to speak to you again in future. Thank you for joining us this afternoon, Leo.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much, Cliff, and look forward to speak to you in the future.
Okay.
Cheers, Leo.
Excellent. Thank you.